What you're seeing and what you're reading is not what's happening.
Former President Donald Trump's relentless attacks on the truth has eroded faith in American democracy and its institutions.
You don't trust the election officials?
Nope.
You don't trust the FBI?
Nope.
You don't trust the courts?
Nope.
Who do you trust?
Trump and his supporters.
I trust.
And anybody that hasn't, that when I listen to them talk, they don't turn my stomach with the disingenuousness.
Do you have trust and faith now in American democracy and American elections?
No. I mean, I think whoever wins, wins. I'm all about that. He will win if he runs again. But the people that know that we were cheated are almost at the point of saying, I don't want to vote because it'll happen again. Because it'll happen again.
What is your reaction to a hearing from an American like that?
Well, 10 years ago, it would have been shock and disbelief. And I would have thought, well, she's an outlier and she's not representative of anything larger than a fringe movement maybe. But of course, that's not the case anymore.
Barbara Walter is a professor at the University of California in San Diego. She has studied civil conflict for years, from Yugoslavia to Northern Ireland.
Experts who've studied civil wars and know the warning signs, we've been talking about them, but nobody wanted to believe it. And January 6th made it impossible to deny and ignore that there really was this cancer growing in our own country. There was a threat that was mobilizing.
She warns the constant barrage of lies undermining American elections from right-wing media, on social media, and from Trump himself has put the United States on a perilous path.
Citizens do believe what they are hearing, and if they hear it long enough and consistently enough, and if that's all they hear, they absolutely don't think it's a lie. They think it's the truth.
Will you trust the next election?
Probably not.
But that's a terrible thing, right?
Oh yeah, it's a terrible thing.
I don't think you can trust our government anymore. It's sad, but I really don't think you can.
That's what Trump is all about, making the elections in the future fair so we can believe when you vote for somebody, that person's going to get your vote.
You know, they're good people. They're trying to do what they think is right. It's the leadership that's cynical. It's the leadership that knows better, who's feeding them lies consistently.
They always talk about the big lie. They're the big lie.
While just 30% of Americans think there is solid evidence that there was widespread fraud in the 2020 election, 62% of Republicans say so. Looking ahead to the 2022 midterm elections, only 42% of Republicans say they're somewhat or very confident the results will be counted accurately.
They're priming their supporters to believe that democracy isn't worth defending because they don't want democracy anymore.